Assalamualaikum and greetings to judges, speakers and participants of the first International Conference on English Language 2021. My name is Iliana Azhar from University Pendidikan Sultan Idris and SMK Pengkalan Hulu. I'm going to present my paper entitled Effects of English-Only Policy on Students' Fluency and Motivation Level in Speaking English. There has been a continuous and long debate whether English language should be the only language allowed in ESL and EFL classrooms. There are different opinions about the use of only target language in English classrooms. Based on a study done by Rusrina in 2018, most of the students of a university in Selangor agree that they feel nervous and shy when they have to speak in English. On the contrary, most of the students who enrolled in English Language Center in the United States believe that English-only policy positively fosters and motivates them to use and think in English. So it's important for teachers to identify whether English-only policy is a beneficial teaching approach or not. The research objective of this study are to investigate the effectiveness of the English-only policy classrooms on secondary school students speaking fluency and to identify the level of motivation of students to speak English language in an English-only policy classroom. There are several previous studies that are relevant to this subject matter, and one of the studies is by Al-Bakri in 2017. He reports that most of the students believe that learning in English can improve their English proficiency, particularly in speaking skills. And another study by him in 2017, he found that most Korean university students felt motivated to learn to speak in English in the environment under the university EMI policy. EMI stands for English as Medium of Instruction. Based on the mentioned previous studies, it can be seen that not many studies have been conducted on secondary or primary school students because most of the previous studies were conducted on student level of education, and many researchers use a small set of survey items such as questionnaire because most of the focus is on perceptions and students believe. Thus, another research method is needed to increase the validity of data and also can contribute new input on this subject matter. The research design for this study is quantitative through quasi-experimental and survey. For quasi-experimental, it involved 20 former students of two classes, and one class is the English-only policy class and another class is the bilingual class. And the instrument for this research method is pre- and post-speaking test in which the students were given a picture to talk about in 1 minute. Then after 4 weeks, they had to take the post-speaking test. As for the survey, the instrument is a 5-point Likert skill questionnaire. There are 9 items ranging from 1 strongly disagree to 5 strongly agree. Okay, let's move to the data analysis. The pre- and post-speaking test is analyzed based on its accuracy rate, in which total words are divided by total time taken by the respondents to finish their speech, and then it is multiplied by 60. As for the questionnaire, it is analyzed based on total score of each respondent ranging from 9 to 45 score. If the student score above 36, then it reflects high motivation level. If the score is 27 to 36, then they have moderate motivation level. And if they score below 27, then they have low motivation level. So here is the result and findings for the first research objective. From this table, it is clearly seen that the difference between pre-test and post-test of experimental groups is higher as compared to the mean difference between pre-test and post-test of the control group. Okay, based on the findings, it can be concluded that the respondents in the experimental group have higher speaking proficiency as compared to the respondents in the control group. This is supported by a study done by Ikawati and Saad and Kader Marzi, in which the learners in class which has English as the only medium of instruction had higher English proficiency than those in the class that tolerated first language presence. As for the second variable, it is found that the respondents have moderate to high motivation level to speak in English language in English-only policy lesson. So this is supported by Kim in 2016, in which university students felt motivated to learn to speak in English in the environment under the University English as a medium of instruction policy. From this study, it can provide some insights to teachers, to administrations, and also the Ministry of Education. For teachers, they're encouraged to maximize the use of English language in the classroom because it can help the students to improve their speaking proficiency, particularly in speaking fluency. And as for the school administration, they can consider implement English-only policy in school level occasionally because it will be helpful for the other teachers to improve their English proficiency as well, especially the STEM teachers. And as for the Ministry of Education, they can draft training courses for teachers or organize a long-term program to ensure that teachers can apply English-only policy in the classroom. So that's all from me. Thank you.